Okay, fuck it. We'll go live. How's everybody out there in the YouTube fields tonight? Woke up a little while ago, needed some coffee, some Gatorade. Now I'm drinking beer. Hang on, let me do this. There's the link if anybody wants to pop in. You feeling froggy? You want to jump? It's pinned to the top of the chat now. Yes, I'm boring as fuck. Get over it. Apparently, I'm also creepy as fuck. But I've always been like that since before high school. I am who I am. Take it or leave it. Just like Kiss sings a lot of songs about sex. They are who they are. I mean, the band is called Kiss. Oh, do I have somebody restreaming me? Yay! Fucking losers. Man, Dan Aykroyd and Bill Murray are looking old in this movie. And I don't know if it's the makeup or it's just how they're looking nowadays. I mean, Ghostbusters Afterlife was a good movie. I liked how they paid tribute to Harold Ramis in the beginning and in the end. And I mean, I like the one with that they did with the all-girl Ghostbusters. It wasn't bad. People bitched and complained, but it wasn't bad. But I mean, I'm a sucker for Kristen Wiig. That's why I like Wonder Woman 1984. It wasn't great, but I liked that Kristen Wiig was in it. I like the first Wonder Woman a lot better. Man of Steel, they tried to smush Superman 1 and Superman 2 with Christopher Reeve together and make a movie. And it didn't really work. But I'm just sitting here having a beer. You want to hop up? Come on up. You want to talk about something? We can talk about something. It don't got to be movies. Don't got to be TV. I'd rather stay away from religion and politics, but I mean, we can talk about that too if you want to. Talk about science. Talk about nature. Talk about life. Whatever. Talk about cooking. Talk about eating. Talk about life, the universe, and everything. Just depends. Oh. I was thinking about making manwich tacos with cheese and tomato, a little bit of onion, a little bit of lettuce. We'll see. I'll figure something. Well, if nobody shows up, I guess I'll go about 30 minutes. I'm not big on sitting here talking to myself. So if I wanted to talk to myself, fuck, I wouldn't be on the internet. I'd be watching a movie or watching a television show or reading some shit. or watching porn. Don't act like you don't watch porn. If you say you don't, you're fucking lying. This movie's great. They got the little teeny tiny Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. And they fuck shit up. Oh, hey, Kim. Kim. Oh, sorry, I had to blow my nose. How you doing tonight? Or today, wherever you are. There's the link right there. If you want to jump up, come on. Nobody watches me anyway. I just do this for the laughs. They're roasting each other. Hilarious. They're making one into a s'more. Ah, fair enough. I get it. Mom's in there sleeping right now. But I think her hearing my voice uh, while she's sleeping helps her feel better. She's got to go tomorrow and stay with her friend. Her friend is having a cardiac test on Thursday. So she'll be back sometime this weekend, maybe, or Monday. But yeah, she used to be a nurse. So she likes to go take care of her friend. Make sure she's okay. Because they're about the same age. Oh, the whole internet's crazy. What are you talking about? All of YouTube is crazy. The whole internet is crazy. The whole world has gone crazy. I fell asleep like 3 years ago, 3 or 4 years ago, and woke up in the Twilight Zone. Everything has gone fucking crazy. It may have happened before then, but 4 years ago, 3 or 4 years ago, is about when I started to notice that the whole world had gone off its goddamn rocker. I mean, it has. I mean, yeah, exactly. Sorry there, Southern Bill. How you doing? Hope everybody's doing okay. But I mean, it's I'm not lying. I'm not wrong. I calls it like I sees it. Well, thank you. Thank you. I seem to offend a lot of people with my humor. But you know what? I don't give a fuck. You can laugh or you can cry. Pick one. Sometimes I do both. And I don't come online and try to be some kind of character, say some shit just to say some shit. I am who I am. I say what I say. I like the people who hang around because they get it. Oh, this is creepy as fuck. When the old dead guy turns and looks at the kid, he's like, ah. I'm like, yeah, he done fucked up. Oh, yeah, I got kind of tired of that. I got tired of hearing X did this and Y did that. Uh, this person's a son of a bitch and that person's a piece of shit. Yeah, I got tired of hearing it. I'd rather watch reruns of the original Star Trek, which I've seen all of because I'm a nerd. Because I'm a nerd. Sorry, you got to blow my nose. Let me mute up. Yeah, so did I. Yes, I am a nerd, Cam. I am a fucking huge ass nerd. I've seen all of the original Star Treks. I've seen all of the cartoon Star Treks. I've seen all of the Next Generation. I've seen all of Deep Space Nine. I even watched Voyager. I even watched Enterprise, which that fucking sucked. It was not good at all. Uh, I've watched some of Discovery, like the first two seasons, and then I was like, no, I'm out. I've seen all of the superhero movies at least once. I even watched Ben Affleck as Daredevil, and that fucking sucked. And Jennifer, what's her name, is Electra. I watched that movie a couple of times. That fucking sucked. But I've seen the Netflix version of Daredevil. That was pretty good. I watched Iron Fist. That fucking sucked. But now that Disney's bought all the Marvel shit, it's gonna fucking suck. Seen all the Star Wars movies, including the shitty prequels. I went and saw those in the theater, believe it or not, because I thought they might actually be good. They weren't. The best prequel was the first one that had Darth Maul in it, because that was a kick-ass lightsaber fight at the end. Iron Fist sucked. He never completed his training, so he only had one super punch and one fist. He was supposed to be able to do it with both fists, but he didn't complete his training. So he only had one, and that made him kind of suck. Florida. Why would I come to Florida? I lived in Florida for like a year almost. I did not like it. Yeah, Ben Affleck as Daredevil. Yeah, it was a thing. I mean, I just wanted to watch it to see what it was about, and yeah, no. It's kind of like watching him play Batman. I think that was Ben Affleck that played Batman. No, it wasn't. It was a different guy that did it in Justice League. He fucking sucked as Batman. Henry Cavill and him both quit the series. Oh yeah, I didn't like it. I didn't like the 2 inch long, 3 inch long flying cockroaches either. They creep me the fuck out. Y'all call them palmetto bugs. I call them flying cockroaches. Wait, wasn't that Ben Affleck who played Batman? I don't know. I'd have to go look it up. But he sucked at it. Oh, and when Dude redid the Justice League and turned it into like a 6 part, 8 hour movie, He took out the best line. When Superman picks up Batman and looks at him in the face and says, "Do you bleed?" And then throws him to the ground. And then Batman is like, "Yeah, I'm bleeding somewhere." But he took that out. And I was like, "What would you take that out for?" But he did put Superman in the black suit. So there's that. So that he could get his strength back. That was in the comics. I remember reading about that. Yes, I'm a comic book nerd too. Yeah, I've seen the first season of The Boys. I haven't watched the second one. I've been busy, working and shit. Working on 3 farms, you got limited amount of time. You work on 3 farms, you come home, you take a shower, you drink a few beers, and you go to sleep. And then you wake up and rinse and repeat. But yeah, I caught the first season of The Boys in the winter when everything was snowed in up here, and I didn't have shit to do. Couldn't get out and go nowhere. So oh, and I watched the Umbrella Academy, the first season of that too. I thought that was pretty good. Yeah, it usually happens up here around the end of December through January and February and March, and we even had snow in April. Well, not a lot, but I mean we had it. And then all of a sudden it got real fucking hot. And now I'm out there working and trying not to melt. But we got the cows taken care of, and we got the vegetables planted, and fuck a goddamn goat. I'm like 2 seconds away from quitting that job. The next time one charges at me, I'm done. Hmm. Hey, this is my channel and my stream, and I'll say whatever the fuck I want to. You have a goat charge at your knees and say, okay, okay, I'll back off on it. But yeah, you turn your back on a goat, it's going to come for you. That's why you got to face the whole herd. If you're looking at them, they won't charge at you, usually. Sometimes they still will, but they come for your knees. And man, let me tell you what, you need your knees to walk. If you ain't got no knees, you ain't walking. Oh, and chickens are some bitches too. If they see a little bit of blood, they'll come for you. That's why I don't work with chickens. Cause fuck that noise. I'm just saying, Southern Belle. I don't wanna offend you. But chickens are some bitches too. You might not think that at first, but get out there and work with them. Oh, and pigs can be assholes too. They're not quite as bad as long as you feed them. But I mean, they can be. And they smell. Oh my God. You think you've smelled shit? No, not until you've been around a pen full of pigs. You ain't smelled nothing. Oh, roosters are the leaders of the pack. If a rooster sees blood, it's coming for you. And then all the rest of the chickens come with it. I've had them peck my ankles several times and just had to take like a, what did I use? Looked like a tennis racket, but it wasn't a tennis racket. What's them things they play on the beach? What do you call that? With the rubber ball? I used one of those, smacked them all away. They got the hint. Paddle ball, I guess is what you call it. No, that's something different. Paddle ball is the little wooden paddle with the rubber band and the rubber ball on it. This is something different. It wasn't a tennis racket, but it looked like a tennis racket. You don't want to do that, Iron. No, because it'll get all over you and you'll smell like it. No, it wasn't badminton. It was something else. They played it on the beach all the time when I'd go down there. It had like a black rubber ball, and the paddles, or whatever you want to call them, weren't perforated like a tennis racket or a badminton racket. I don't know what you call it. It's not really a sport, it's more of a game that you play. Because I think badminton is actually a sport. It kind of looks like an oversized ping pong paddle, is what they're using when they play it. And if you ever watch those Olympic fuckers play ping pong, that's not a game to them. That's like serious business. I had a friend, and we used to smoke a couple joints, play ping pong. Man, we got off the hook with that shit. Because he used to play all the time. And he'd put all this kind of spin in English, like you do in pool, on the ball. And yeah, it fucked me up. I hardly ever could hit it. But now, if we'd go out to a pool hall, smoke a couple joints before we got there, and I'd whip his ass at pool. Don't ask me how. I just did. Oh, he was one of my best friends. But the son bitch fucked up and overdosed and died in his sleep in his house, and nobody found him for 3 days. Well, he liked the opiates, and I'm not a big fan of them. They don't do anything for me. I'm growing my pot, and I'm drinking my beer, and I'm smoking my cigars, and life is good. And like I said, I'm thinking about making manwich tacos. We'll see how it goes. It might turn out to be crap, but you got to try. If you don't try, you don't know. It's like I don't know what the name of the game is called, but they play it on the beach all the time. It's like ping pong, except it's not like ping pong because there's no table. Oh yeah, pool is fun. We used to have a big ass pool. Uh, what the hell you want to call it? Pool room that had like old timey video games and shit in it too, like Donkey Kong and Pac Man, and then somebody got busted selling drugs out of the bathroom, and the whole thing shut down, and the people who ran it went to Florida. So they're in Florida somewhere. But yeah, I had a bunch of friends up there I used to play pool with. Now there's no pool room. Not that I can find anyway. There might be one tucked away in the town somewhere that I haven't found, but nope. Not following them to Florida. Nope. Been there, done that. Been overseas too. Not a big fan. Germany and Scotland were pretty cool, but I wouldn't want to live there. I didn't much care for Nevada or Utah either. Too much damn desert. California's just too expensive. I didn't go to Oregon or Washington, so I couldn't tell you. Oh, hey, Kiwi. Yeah, I'd like to thank everybody who's showing up and chatting and saying their piece. Hey, it's all good. As long as you ain't a racist or a homophobe or misogynist or, you know, I welcome all types here. But if you start saying some stupid shit, I will hop back on YouTube and ban your ass in a heartbeat. And I know there's a bunch of people that's got a lot of sock accounts. You know how many sock accounts I've got? None. This is my account. I've had it for 10 years. I don't know. Since 2011. I don't need a bunch of fucking sock accounts. Wait, what? Say that again, Kiwi? I didn't quite catch that. Oh, I'd like to come to New Zealand and see the Hobbit town that they made. That'd be pretty cool. Is the Rohan Castle still there? Well, yeah, I heard one guy uh, freely admit that he's got over 500 sock accounts on a stream earlier. I'm like, how do you have the time to do all that shit? Apparently, he doesn't have a job, from what I gather. Precision. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Military precision. Well, I did my job the best I could. handed my report to the brass, and they did what they wanted with it, which is what they were going to do anyway. So I don't even know why I wrote the reports. But it was my job. I gathered the information and wrote the report, and then the brass did what the fuck they wanted to do. Huh. Sure you did, Iron. I have one account, and all I need is one account. If you see somebody else running around that doesn't sound like me, doesn't type like me, has cloned my account, it's not me. And I've had people clone my account before. I don't know why, but they did. Because I'm a boring motherfucker. See, nobody comes up on stream with me. So, oh, well, fair enough. I get that, Kiwi. You know what? Manwich Tacos is sounding better and better to me every time. So we'll see. I might fuck it up. I mean, that's entirely possible. I've fucked up shit before. Well, I appreciate that, Kiwi. How do I hit commit? Is that close enough? No, there's no I in that. Kemp. I don't know. Fuck it. I'll just call you K. How about that? see. And check the weather. Yeah, I'm boring as shit. But you know, a few people watch me. And I appreciate whoever watches, whoever stops by. Yeah, I've been called worse. Yeah, I have been called a lot worse. And some of it was true. Some of it. All right, it's cold. And there's rain coming in. Nice. Oh, sure it is, Keith. An iron. People learn shit all the time. Why the fuck would you do that? What purpose does it serve? You think people won't know it's not me, or will think that it is me? Sorry. Well, I'm not here to make money. I go out and work to make money. Although we might not be working tomorrow because it looks like it's going to rain like hell. Oh, my internet went out uh, Friday night, Saturday morning, and didn't come on until Saturday night. And I still ain't got a fucking landline. I'll pick it up and turn it on and dead air. I mean, it sounds like the void. Seriously. They might get it on in a month or two. We'll see. But at least the internet works. I run my cell phone through the internet, so I can make calls. I've called and bitched at them. And they're like, we're working on it. I'm like, okay. No, the U.S. is sending weapons to Ukraine, not the other way around. But you know, that's a whole different can of worms we could get into. I knew Russia was going to do it. I saw that shit coming. And I've been out of the army for 20 years, over 20 years. As soon as they took Crimea, I was like, yeah, they're going to invade the rest of the country. The only reason they haven't glassed the place is because it's so close to Russia. And if you don't know what glass means, you've never been in the military. Well, I mean, what are we going to do? Really? What are we going to do about it? Well, of course. Yes. I mean, I'm not fucking stupid. I'm probably crazy, but I'm not fucking stupid. Of course, some of those weapons are getting sold on the black market. What do you think? War hasn't happened all through our history. This is just the newest and biggest one. War has always been going on, whether you know about it or not. Served what? Oh, you're fine, Iron. You ain't said nothing stupid yet. My voice isn't any louder. Well, I mean, I could raise a stink, but what good would it do? It would draw attention to me. And I don't need that fucking noise. I just make my dollars and do what I do and try not to watch the news. Cause all this January 6th shit and all this Ukraine shit and all this political bullshit just gets on my nerves. I really don't care. What will happen, regardless of what we try to do to change it. And that's just how it is. Nope. Haven't seen any Yuri. Unless he's a comedian. And yeah, that's me coughing up shit. Yeah, exactly. I got to be a staff sergeant in the Army. And everything else was above my pay grade. I gave my reports to the second lieutenant, and they did what they did with it. I didn't make the call. Wasn't my job. My job was to collate the data, write the report, give it to the second lieutenant, get off of my shift, and go out and get drunk. That was my job. And then take a nap. I don't give a shit. Or I don't give a shit if Julian Assange goes to jail for the rest of his life or goes free. I really don't care. Iron, how is communism taking hold anywhere in the West? Yeah, I'm awake. Maybe for not much longer, but I'm awake now. Are you guys shitting me? How has communism come to the West? Maybe in Europe a little bit, but not in the US. There are little communities that are communists, but it's called freedom. I mean, if you want to, come on in, Evil Dead Ed. I've been going a half hour longer than I thought I would.
Yeah, what's up, Rex?
Oh, hey Ed, how you
I think
doing?
it's. I'm alive. I'm alive. Most like I'm wood shore. It's been a while, so I hope you're good.
Oh, I've been around,
I get
mostly
you on that.
working.
And
Yeah,
you know,
mostly working.
I get you on that. Um, I just want to like interject. Like, I'm sorry I haven't seen you around a lot lately, and I'm sorry last year I shut up. Like, I think Connie maybe strikes you because I was really mean to him.
I
he
don't doubt that.
he deserved it. But like, communism has directly to control of the West, but we have raised a generation of weak men that will accept it through and through. Like all the academic and everything else is completely that in a sense.
Well, I can see how that would come together,
Well,
but
like your average man, like either you're a center or left or center or right average man. No, doesn't apply. But like every institution that applies to.
well, I can see socialism applying, but I can't really see communism applying.
I agree with that, but like all the economic systems they call socialism are actually very heavy capitalistic with a strong fucking net, but a strong social network net. Like when they call out like things like Sweden or Norway, etc., they're very happy. They're very healthy capitalistic systems with monotheistic. I'm fucking up my words right now. I'm sorry. I'm paying pillars and a little bit of booze, but they're very like monoculture, mono people, which all results in like they all have jobs and they have a very capitalistic system. They all pay into a system and they get heavy social benefits, like like SSI and shit like that.
Oh, sure. I
It
mean, I
was like,
get that.
I'm sorry, go
If
ahead.
it wasn't for Social Security, uh, my mom would be in poverty.
Oh yeah, I'm not disagreeing that. It was well, it's like the argument that's like Bernie Sanders make, and Bernie Sanders makes like, why can't we be like Norway or Sweden? And then Sweden or Norway came out and said like, hey, we're not socialistic. We have a very heavy capitalist system. We have a very heavy capitalist system, a very small population. That's why we're able to do this.
Oh, sure. Like Norway and Sweden have the population of New York, I think.
Oh, even less than that. Like,
Yeah. I mean, it's not anything.
yeah, it's just like the thing is like when it comes to, like communism, like that shit can work on a very low end. Like take for example, like you and me, Rex, we get together, right? We have like 2 acres, hypothetically. Between you and me, we have 2 acres, and we both decide to work together for the benefit of us both.
Right.
That would be a low end communistic system. That could work between you and me. But if you apply that to 360 million people, ain't gonna work.
Oh, no. No.
I'm just sorry, I've seen that shit in your chat. Like I just
Well,
I'm
yeah, I get weirdos in my chat. So.
I just seen it in the last questions. I've been around for a lot, Rex. I've been gone for chemo for 7 months, so my bad, homie.
Oh, you're fine. I hope you're doing better.
I'm alive.
Huh.
What else can
You're
I ask?
still here, yeah. So
Yeah.
there you go. But yeah, on a large scale, communism does not work. On a small scale, it does work.
Yeah, on a very small scale, it can. Like, take for example, like if you're in a hippie commune and you have like 50 hippies, that can work. But if you have 360 million people, that shit ain't gonna work.
No, everybody gets fighting over their shit, and
Well, true. Like, why should I fish like 140. Like, why should I fish nonstop to get like nothing that gives me no extra return? Why should that be my skill and trade to help the society overall? But no matter how well I am at it, or my meritocracy, I get no new reward out of it.
Oh, exactly. I see what you're saying. I get where you're coming from.
Sorry, like I'm slurry. It's a mixture between, I guess, natty ice and painkillers.
Well, fair enough. I do that too sometimes, so don't worry about it.
Well, my wife regulates my shit, and then I add a little extra to it because 0.5 suck.
Oh, you're welcome, Kay. I don't know what she's thanking me for, but you're welcome.
You're giving a platform and people to talk. That's more than thanks enough. That's what you need next.
Fair enough.
But
yeah, I'm growing my vegetables and I'm growing my pot, and we'll see how it goes.
That's great. I know you live in the mountains too. We've talked before. You explained how you explained to me how to do the water jug trick.
Oh yeah, I did, didn't I?
Yeah, like I should say like gallons of. I should take like a milk carton and use that as a bobber to fish.
Mm-hmm.
It works, by the way. It's highly illegal, but it works.
Well, if you don't get caught, it's not illegal.
That's true. That's true. And as I see this shit, we have plenty of fish. We have plenty of freshwater fish. Leave me the fuck alone.
Exactly. Well, okay. Let me tell you another trick. If you're fishing for catfish, use sinkers and chicken livers. They will eat that shit up.
They do like chicken livers, but the thing is, like I think like chicken livers because like a chicken liver is very toxic, and catfish they're bottom eaters. Don't get me wrong. I love you some fried catfish, but I couldn't eat it on a regular basis because it'll make you sick.
Oh well, yeah, that's true. That is true. You got to debone them and fry them up right.
Well, it's like also like with pork. Like man, the land on the land, like your pig. Don't get me wrong. I love pork. I love me some fucking pork chops and all that good shit. But like they are like your bottom eater on land. Catfish is like your pig in the sea.
Yeah, that is true. But don't take away my bacon. God damn it.
Well,
yeah,
not disagree with that. You would not take away my belly slabs.
Those are good too. But yeah, bacon and pork chops and just any kind of pig.
Well, I don't know. I'm going the full tinfoil hat. I don't know. You're a smart man. We talked about this shit before. Like, it's here. It's happening now. Is it not?
Oh yeah, pig's ears and pig's feet. Yeah, I've eaten those before.
Oh, that also like with the economics. We're about to hit a depression. Like, I have a Jewish wife, right? My mother-in-law is she yells at me in Yiddish. That's how Jewish she is. And I'm convincing him now to eat pork because it's the cheapest meat we can get. I just bought like a half a hog.
No, exactly.
Like,
I usually buy half a cow.
That's not bad. I've done that twice this year, and like for like $300, I have bought like 60, 70 pounds of meat.
Oh yeah,
it's really fucking amazing. And if you put it in a deep freezer, it lasts you for years.
Yeah, that's why I was talking about manwich tacos earlier. Because you can put the manwich in there with the hamburger and fry it all up and put you some cheese and tomatoes and a little bit of lettuce. Well, lettuce tears my stomach up, but
And also, I'm only 35, so maybe this is added benefit to me and no one else. I love when I get my wife out and she tries to teeth all the meat, and then I have to show up with the hammer. I'm like, oh, that's cute, honey. Let me do my job. And then I start hitting the meat.
fair enough. Oh,
Kiwi. Bear. Wait, your U.S. spicy buffalo, famous pork ribs, and wings are popular here. Where are you from, Kiwi? And from Iron, I'm guessing that's an arse with a peach. You aren't wrong about that. The Fourth Industrial Revolution will bring in a great reset, which would be on the majority really bad for your average man. Oh, you're Kiwi. Okay, explains the Kiwi in your name. Never mind. No, I don't mean that in an assaultive way. I know if I say that to an Aussie, they're gonna punch me and fight me.
yeah, I figured he was from New Zealand. And yeah, don't mix those two up.
Oh no, it's like calling a Chinese guy Japanese. They're gonna kick your ass.
Uh, oh, if you call a South Korean Japanese,
oh God, Koreans.
Yeah, you done fucked up. Yeah,
dude. One thing I learned about Asians are really racist, but Koreans hate everyone. Never.
that is true.
Koreans really specifically hate everyone around them. Never confuse a Korean with a different Asian. They will start doing kung fu on you, and you be confused.
They'll throw that karate shit on you in a heartbeat.
Yes, they will start doing like praying mantis, hooded fucking rope style on you. It's, I guess for the factory workers like I am, it's like calling a Mexican El Salvadorian. They get pissed quick.
Oh yeah. They get super fucking mad.
Oh yeah, they do. Like, especially if you work with illegals, never confuse an El Salvadorian with a Mexican, and even lower, because the Mexicans look down on El Salvadorians. Never confuse an El Salvadorian with a Guatemalan.
Oh yeah, and don't call a Cuban a Mexican.
Oh yeah.
Fuck you up. Yeah.
Or vice versa. Never call a Puerto Rican a Cuban.
Exactly.
Just it's so confusing. Like I don't know. When I used to do this and work them, you just call me a white guy. You know, some kind of Irish and Anglo, like all of us.
Yeah. Fucking round eye. That's what I heard all the time over in Asia. I was like, God damn it, man. What the hell?
Round eye. So, like, was you a military guy? I know we talked before, but it's been a long time. It's been a good while.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
So, like, was you like one round eye? So you've been in Asia. That's for goddamn sure.
Yeah.
What part of Asia? Like, I had my father in the Philippines is doing like, and I love his old war stories before he died because like he's just like doing routes and like he watched his buddy get the shit beat out of by monkeys. Like literal monkeys, not even the people, just like literal fucking monkeys. Like they'll grab rocks and sticks and surround you to beat the fuck out of them.
Yeah, they say monkeys don't use tools. The fuck they don't.
No, they do. They do. I've seen the videos.
Yeah. But like the monkeys were awful.
Like if they figure out the combustion engine, we're fucked.
oh, true that.
So like my father was in the Philippines, a bit of Guam. Where was you at in Asia?
Oh, all over. I went to South Korea. I went to Japan. I went to the Philippines. I went
Oh,
to
you a tall fucker?
tall.
Yeah,
Not
like
really. I'm like 5'11".
you're the average. But like, I'm just asking that because like everyone I know, like in like South Korea, North Korea, I have a few buddies that are like the border guards.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, apparently we find the tallest Americans we can to put in the border, like North Korea, South Korea. And
Oh, okay.
like,
Okay, I know.
don't get me wrong, I'm a little guy. I'm like 5'7" if I stand up straight at most. But like all my buddies who went to like North Korea on the border, they're like fucking 6'2", 6'3".
Oh yeah, those fuckers. Yeah.
I guess like it's an intimidation. It's an intimidation thing. Like look at our tall white guys.
But yeah, it pretty much is. Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, because like in those situations and in warfare, psychological is a big fucking part of everything.
Oh, sure it is. Psyops is a big part of everything. Yeah.
Nacho, I know I'm Guatemalan, but I'm the Alpha Guat. Why do you think Pablo bows when I come in the room? I love this. Like Nacho is awesome. Everywhere I go, Nacho's there.
Well,
But
I
no,
mean,
like
he can pop up if he wants to.
um, Nacho, like you should pop up. Like homie, I know you say you have a bad mic, and you said you had bad mic in the past. Dude, I am on my phone with your basic gas station headphones.
Yeah, me too. I'm on my tablet and it's barely fucking working.
I am on a
It's
straight talk phone, homie. Nacho, you don't have an excuse anymore. I'm not gonna let you have that excuse, Nacho. Like Nacho, homie, I've had full on streams. Already off straight talk phone and white
roll up.
trash internet.
Yeah, exactly. Trashed by COVID. Do you mean
Okay,
COVID or Corona? Because Corona is beer. I'm
Corona's a weak beer, but like I don't know. But the dudes I pay to do like my work for me, they love Corona.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
The thing is, though, when it comes to the illegal types, I don't blame them. I really don't. And like, dude, like it's sad at this point. I can hire them more efficiently than I can hire white teenager kids.
Oh my God.
Like,
Wow.
well, it's like at least when I hire them, they do the job right, and I pay them $50 a day.
Well, that's pot money. So,
It is, or is their gas station beer money when they go buy like 3 tall boys for some reason? Not the full pack, but they buy a half pack.
oh, okay.
Like, I can't even hate him on that. I can't even hate him on that.
No, you do what you got to do. Hey,
But goddamn, dude, they do some good tile work. My bathroom has never looked better.
well, as long as they do their job, what are you going to do? Pay them? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's reasonable. And the thing is that like we used to like I don't I understand Rex, you're older than me and you're a military man. Like we used to hire out young kids to do this shit. But before we hire out young kids, like say for example, my dad taught me how to do shit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Now we don't have that.
Mm-mm.
Like don't get me wrong, my teenage son knows how to do shit, but like I'm not gonna hire my teenage son to do anything because he's a teenage boy. But like we just don't teach kids anything anymore.
Oh, that's true.
It's like,
Like me and my
go ahead.
me and my dad used to plant a garden
Yeah,
every year before he died, and we'd grow our own shit, and he taught me how to work on a car.
yeah, yeah. That's the shit like I'm talking about right there. Like, oh, I pass on what I know to my kids, like my daughter, and this is actually really specific to dudes who have daughters. Like, teach them how to do basic maintenance to cars. Like, it's really
Oh,
important.
so
Like
teach him
if
how to change a goddamn flat tire.
that's
Yeah,
what I'm saying, like right there. Like
yeah.
it's scary enough if my teenage son is stranded on the side of the road and he can't get a hold of me. It's even scarier with like the implications that can happen to a girl if she's
Oh,
stranded on the
sure.
road.
Oh, sure.
Like I'm trying like not put this in like vulgar context, but my son can be beaten and killed, my daughter can be beaten and killed, and more worse things happen to her.
Oh, yeah. I get that. I get that. I mean, I have a niece. I don't have any kids, but I have a niece,
Mm-hmm.
and she is scared of the world. And I don't get that. I'm
She
like, what are
shouldn't
you
have.
afraid of? Yeah.
She shouldn't be, but again, she should have some like healthy fear.
Well, I mean, I gave her my Z71 Chevy Silverado.
Oh, you're
I
giving her
sold it
fucking
to her. I
vehicles.
sold it to her for $1. I sold it to her for $1.
Oh, you genius, because you just got like through the B&B and IRS a very cheap way. You genius.
I'm a cheap bastard. But
Like, dude, she
anyway, it
paid
was
50 cents for her plates. You smart bastard. You smart bastard.
that's true. And I wanted her to learn how to drive. She still has not learned how to drive yet because she's
Or,
afraid.
or is she?
Uh, she'll be 21 this year.
Well, that's really late. I'm not judging. That's really late. But thinking of my
Well, I
guy,
know I'm not judging her either, but
does she have
she
like
needs to learn how to drive. Yeah.
are you her male role model?
Well, I mean, she has a mom and dad, but her mom, my sister,
Mhm.
is really a fucking bitch. So that might
Well,
be why. I don't
mm,
know.
don't get me wrong, because like you have plenty of advice you can give me. I understand. Like I'm only 35, so everything like I'm doing, like I have two teenage kids. It's all new to me. All this shit is new to me. So I'm not pulling that. Like, but with my daughter, like I just paid for her to go through driver's ed.
Hmm?
And I taught her to drive before that, but I paid for her to go through driver's ed because the insurance would be much cheaper. And I am expecting her to crash two cars. She passed her test, but I am expecting her to crash two cars because she's a woman. Like, I'm not even really being sexist on this. It's just like I have a wife, and like it's just like you expect it.
Oh,
Like,
sure.
yeah, like you come up like you expect the same thing of a boy too. Because I've totaled cars as a fucking teenage boy, trying to impress the girl. Like, look, I'm doing rev the engine. Oh, my foot's off the brake and I'm in a hole. Like, it just happens.
Well, I mean, I don't know how it was when you were in high school, but we had one semester of sex ed, and they put a condom on a fucking banana
Yep.
and said, okay, do it like this. And then our second semester was driver's ed.
Yep. I graduated in 2006. Like
Okay.
I remember the banana and cucumber. But like I don't know, one big difference like I might have had in my sex ed was that we actually have pregnant women there. When I say
Ah.
pregnant women, I mean students my own age.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It's like the sex ed gets them quick enough.
Yeah. But I mean, then we had driver's ed the second semester, and we got our license after that.
That was
It,
great.
yeah, it was no, you got to pay for this, that, and the other.
I liked my driver's ed. I had driver's ed too. My parents paid for that, which I just paid for that for my daughter, and she's got her license now. And I'm terrified. I'm terrified every day.
Oh, well,
Like
fair enough. I mean, I'm terrified every time I go out on the road, too. So, because these motherfuckers, what are they going to do?
well, I'm terrified of my kids because they're like me and I'm an idiot. That's why I'm terrified. They take after me and I'm dumb. So like, that's why I'm terrified for my daughter and my son. But like, it's just like every day, like I wake up and like my kids died in a car crash. Please no, please no.
Oh, that's the whole thing I learned in the military. The most important thing I learned was situational awareness. So watch your fucking ass.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, that is actually fairly true. I'm confident about my driving, but I have a theory that 1 out of 4 people are retarded. Now apply that to the road.
Oh shit. Yeah. I've seen fucking stupid people on the road. I'm like, I am slowing down and not getting near that motherfucker.
Yeah, it's like
Because
the
fuck
people who
that.
want like. I take this as drill and compensation. Like I'm about to get my CDL soon because this is another
Mhm.
backup plan. I work in the automotive industry. I make transmissions. I built them, but it's not the heaviest business. I have a good unit and things like that. But like I have to have a backup plan. So I'm getting my CDL soon. But at the same time, like I'm seeing the dumbasses that either get really slow in their trucks or ride their asses. So that's the people I don't want to be.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I've seen goddamn semis go down the road flying. I'm like, what the hell are you doing?
Well, it's also like the semis that run like train tracks when it's
Hmm.
closing.
Hmm.
Like my semi, like okay, if I future prospects, my semi can beat a car. My semi could be a big. Sorry about the hiccups. My semi could be a big ass truck, but my semi is not gonna beat a train.
Oh no. That's what some of these new guys think. You just gonna get
Yeah,
the fuck out of my way.
no,
No.
that train will not stop for anything. It is a fucking train. Like I see this shit the other.
Ah, you cut out. But yeah, I've had semis jump on my ass, and I'm driving a ridge line, and I'm like, you motherfuckers can go around me, because I'm not speeding up for you.
Eggs
Ah,
get released in the
there
wild
you, there
if
you
they
go.
weren't cut in half from a train. I read Nacho's comment here because it's kind of epic. I remember 6th in high school. They also taught about ball cancer. They passed around that fake sack. I remember someone getting hit in the head with a fake sack. They also passed out little bottles of lube. They found 2 busted bottles around the school for the next 2 months. Nacho, I do like that, but also like I do like the how the terminology changed. Like Rex, what they call STDs back in the day, was it vaginal diseases?
Oh, they just called them STDs. They didn't really go into any kind of detail. You know, you can get herpes. Herpes is forever. I was
Well,
like, okay.
well, herpes is that fur that keeps coming back. I don't have herpes,
Yeah.
but like, you write a blues song about herpes, like da 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 da. I got the herpes because it's constantly like that friend that comes back. Like you think it clears up and it goes away, and next month it's there.
hmm It shows back up. Yep. It's like, hey, how are you doing? God damn it. Yeah.
Like I wish I could share a screen with you right now, but like, dude, like Chappelle's show has a great skit about herpes. And I like that lick of a lighter. Make him go smoke a cigarette. I love that. That sounds like a Zippo, sir. Did it light?
Yeah.
Awesome. My wife bought me a Zippo, but I'm not man enough to keep it lighting.
Well, you got to keep filling it up. Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
well, I keep lighting it, and then I get pissed, and let's grab a Bic. And she bought me one from like the tobacco gas station with like one of the Kirby chicks on it. Because apparently my wife buys me this shit, and always has to include like a Kirby chick on it because I'm a guy. Like they know what I like.
Well, I got my Zippo in the Army. So.
So was it issued or because like I'm not military. I'm not military at all. I've had offers for military. Like I was told by the Marines I'd be a great demolition guy. Apparently means I'm crazy.
Yeah, you want to do the Hurt Locker job.
Yeah, that's what I got from that. I was told that was young. Like I remember like one of them walking me up to like the mall and they're asking like when I was young, like it was recruiters. And like recruiters, they got a job to do. No hate. And I told him like at one time like if I could beat a guy deaf, that'd be a good job for me. And they're like, you sound like a demolition guy.
Fuck that. I'm not blowing myself up.
Yeah, then I look into it and I was like, yeah, I got 2 kids. I can't do that. Interesting, but I can't do it.
Well, I had the Navy try to recruit me, and I was like, no, fuck a boat. And I had the Marines try to recruit me. I was like, no, I'm not going in first. Fuck that shit.
Hey, Rex, who the fuck is this goddamn Jets?
That's probably some fucking troll.
Yeah, he's trying to pull some troll shit in your chat.
Well, I mean, if you want to time him out, go ahead. Have you got a wrench?
I might, but I don't know if I have the option to do that. And I don't time out or ban. I'm just asking.
Well, I mean, he can talk all the shit he wants.
Well, no, besides that, I was just wondering.
Doesn't mean it's right.
I want to go back to the conversation we had. Like, I was just like really surprised. Where like they told me apparently I'm a demolition type in the Marines, and then I find out the demolition type in the Marines are psychos.
Yeah, they're fucking nuts. Yeah.
And then as I aged and got past, like I'm the Afghanistan generation, or the Iraq generation, the constant non-stop warfare in the Middle East. And then I met several buddies that come back from like demolition, and they're all missing limbs. They're all missing limbs. Like every one of my friends that came back,
shit blowed up. Yeah.
Yeah, they're all missing limbs. So I was like,
yeah, I'm not about that.
hey, if Nacho doesn't have a wrench, give Nacho a wrench. Nacho's a good boy. Nacho Damas, the great, he's a good boy. I've seen Nacho everywhere.
Let me check out my YouTube.
Okay.
I've got it shut down.
Like, yeah,
Uh,
Nacho shouldn't need a wrench. He's a good boy. And I'm saying that, Nacho, so you behave, Nacho. Like, I lost my
yeah, Ed is vouching for you. So
Yes, yeah,
keep
I'm
shit.
saying that.
Yeah.
I'm saying that, Nacho, because AP took my wrench away, so I'm vouching for you. Don't disappoint me, Nacho.
Let me check it out. I think Purple's got a wrench too. Purple's
Purple?
good too. Yeah, Purple. Purple
Oh,
rhymes
Purple
orange.
Rise of Orange? Okay.
Yeah, she's good too.
Is she? It's like, I run the theory that there are no women on the internet until they prove to me they're a woman.
Well, fair enough.
Like, I think it's a fair thing. I think it's a fair thing to do to women on the internet. So, Purple with the internet, you have a well-earned wrench, but like until you show me you're a woman, I'm gonna think you're a fat neckbeard. No offense if you're not. It's just gotta keep my guard up.
Okay. Mm, no, she doesn't have a wrench. Okay.
Purple, I don't know what that means with your last comment.
Ed is a moderator.
Like I'm gonna read that. Ed, if it means anything, I wasn't a woman until last year. I'm getting there. The fuck does that mean?
Nicodemus now has a wrench. Okay.
That's nice. Any chance I could earn a mooch to a ride to Uranus?
No.
Is that still a planet? Like I know they made like Pluto not a planet. Is Uranus still a planet?
Yeah. Pluto is still a planet. Fuck those guys.
I was taught it was a planet, but like I've seen this like apparently it becomes a planet. I think it's not a planet. It's just a moon. Then it becomes a planet. And it's not a planet again. It's hard keeping up on that.
No, Pluto is a planet because it has 5 fucking moons orbiting it.
Hmm.
So
But
fuck
what
those
about?
guys.
I can agree with that. I agree with that. But like I'm more interested in Saturn. There's like fucking 53 moons around that motherfucker.
Oh, they keep adding them. Jupiter and Saturn bounce up and down. Yeah. Who has the most moons? Well, fucking figure it out. Goddamn. You got the Hubble Space Telescope up there.
Yeah, but like our technology isn't that great. Like, how the fuck do we go to the moon in the 60s, but we can't do that now? Like, I'm really asking that big question there. Like, we go to the moon in the 60s, right? It was in the
Mm-hmm.
60s.
Mm-hmm.
But we can't do it now, and then like NASA's like we lost the technology and knowledge how to do it. That makes no fucking sense.
Well, it doesn't really make sense, but the moon is actually a toxic place.
I agree with that. I agree with that. How do you feel about like the moon theories yourself? And there's several of them, but like I'm just asking a general question. Like, how do you feel like we showed up and like the aliens told us not to come back? Like we showed up, like and like they showed up when Neil Armstrong came off. One step for mankind, one step. Oh, what the fuck is that? And they told him like, you aren't coming back here. Don't ever come back.
It could be. Could be. I mean, I'm not saying yes. I'm not saying no. Could be.
Like I just find those things like interesting. Like Like imagine, like you show up to the moon, like it took. We beat the Soviets. All right, they beat us with Sputnik, and they beat us with a dog in space. I forget what that's called, but they had a dog in space for us. We go to the moon,
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
and out of nowhere, like they show, like little gray men show up, like you are ever allowed back here again. Don't fuck with us. Like it is pop culture now. Like we have video games based on this.
Mm-hmm.
Like yeah, I'm just saying that's funny. And I also saying it's funny. Like you listen to David Icke?
I don't think so.
Did you get into conspiracy shit and things like that?
Not really. No.
If you want a good laugh, if you're fucked up in a little bit of sense, like if you do anything that gets you a little bit messed up, listen to David Icke. Yes, theories that the moon is hollow. It's an artificial satellite.
Oh, I've heard the whole moon is a hologram thing.
Well, I've heard the hologram thing too. But I'm talking about the moon is hollow. Like they have recorded sounds, so like a meteorite hits the moon, and it sounds like there's nothing in the moon. It's just like a big crust that circles us, but there's nothing inside of it.
Hmm.
I'm gonna check out your chat real quick.
Do you have a wrench?
Me?
If you do not have a wrench, I will give you a wrench.
Are you talking about me or someone in the chat?
You.
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know.
Let me look.
Oh, iron ore or iron ass with the peach sound. NASA doesn't deny the moon echoed. Hollow moon theory is a valid theory. I'm gonna read this shit right now. Purple range with the orange, which the he she man thing, or the he she female man thing. I do know how to put you right now. I'm sorry, and I don't mean disrespect. Thanks, but I'll pass. I'm having fun here, laughing at flat earthers and crazy at salad bars. I hope you enjoy your salad bars. Salad bars are great. They have sneeze guards, so you can sneeze as much as you want, and it won't hit your salad. Rang like a bell. I think not echoed. And Nacho, I'm gonna read that Nacho, but I shouldn't read that, but I will read it. Hitler is inside the moon right now. I love your chat. I love your chat.
Thank you.
Your chat's got some good people. I love this. You should definitely go though. If Nacho doesn't have a wrench, give Nacho a wrench. He's a good boy.
Yeah, I gave Nacho a wrench.
Like I will give away my wrench, and Nacho have a wrench. That's how much a good boy he is. He has a robot body like Walt Disney.
Kiwi's got a wrench. You have a wrench. Let me look. Yeah, you got a wrench. Yeah, you're good to go.
Okay, a purple rhymes with orange. I would look more into that. You do have some solid fucking things on there. The rain like a bell is mostly because the orange. No, I'm sorry. The moon is a solid rock. There is no water or any soft materials that would dampen the vibrations. Iron Arse with the peach symbol. Iron Sky is a great movie. If you guys haven't seen Iron Sky, watch it. It's fantastic. And for purple, rhymes with the orange. It's just my general concept. I do not believe there are women on the internet, and so they're proven otherwise. It's nothing personal. Nothing personal. It might
Well,
be a situation. Go ahead. Sorry.
no, it's you finish.
No, it might be a situation in my generation, but how many times I have played like video games or talked to people on the internet and they claim they be women and they're not. It's nothing personal.
Well, there's a few women on the internet. Southern
There is.
Belles, and who else is a woman?
Well, it's the thing is, it's like on the internet. It's like if I play like a multiplayer RPG like World of Warcraft. How many dudes like have like a pretty fucking I haven't done this since a teenager, by the way, but like a pretty fucking like they have an elf girl and they turn out to like be a fat slob with a neck beard. So like my general concept, like there's no women on the internet until they say otherwise or prove otherwise. Nothing
Oh,
personal.
fair enough. Fair enough. I used to play EverQuest
Mm,
back in the day,
that was a good
and
game.
yeah, there were several women that came around and played with me.
But like how many like those just have a female avatar?
No, I mean they were actual women. They sent
No,
me
I
messages on Facebook,
no, I
and
get that too. But like how many like are just like just dudes playing as females? Because like here's the thing, I've done the same thing when I played like World of Warcraft and a little bit of EverQuest and some what's the other one? It was like the Bethesda thing.
oh, I
Elder
know what
Scrolls.
you're talking about. Yeah,
Elder
Elder
Scrolls.
Scrolls. There you go.
Where like I would give tons of loot to a chick character because I thought they were a chick, and it turns out it was just a fat dude with a neck beard.
Fair enough.
And don't get me wrong, like I can't blame them for capitalizing on that. But at the same time, like yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, that's kind of fucked up. Yeah. Oh,
Let's see.
in EverQuest, I had a couple of chicks help me get my epic weapon, which were the I was a troll beast lord, and I had two glittery claws, and they helped me get that, and they were actual chicks.
Hmm, that's cool. That's cool. And I'm not saying they don't exist on the internet. And like purple, don't take offense to this. I'm not saying they don't exist on the internet. It's just like I'm very skeptical. I'm always skeptical. This is how I was raised. And that might be able to work, especially now on like I'm playing Soul Board games. You ever played those, Rex?
Mm-mm.
Um, basically, like I'm playing one called Elden Ring right now. And like if you play a Fable game, you can max out your characters 714 and they're like a living god. But you have to be good. Like I am fighting bosses right now who are 60 levels below me, and they are beating my ass. When I say beating my ass, I mean like you're watching American History X.
Yeah.
You remember the curb stop scene? Like that happens to me on repeat on this game. I fight a boss and they curb stop me. Absolutely curb stop me, and apparently I'm 60 levels above them. I'm just not good. Like I was gonna stream this shit later, like due to like people like the Pickle Man, Roots, and Trippy. I haven't figured it out yet. I would do it, but like I'm just not good. Well, Purple, like more power to you, especially since 1994. Well, I'm a married man now, but everyone I met through the internet has neither like waited a lot more me or been fucking absolutely psycho. And they go back to the Iron Arse with the symbol. Yeah, Iron Sky. If you guys have seen that movie, watch it. There's actually a second one out now. It's about Nazis on the dark side of the moon, and they ride dinosaurs and shit. It's fantastic. Like I'm gonna put in the same level. If you haven't seen a 1950s movie or the 1960s, probably the SS Werewolf Women. Watch that too. You get where I'm going with this, Rex. Like, if you haven't seen the SS Werewolf Woman, watch it.
I don't think I've seen that.
Oh, you should look it up. Like, if you can't find the movie, at least look at the poster art, and you see why it'd be interesting. But back then, they had real poster art.
Yo, it was actually hand drawn. You're right.
Oh yeah, dude, incredible! I love old school poster art for movies, especially old horror movies. I love that because it was hand drawn. That was a work of art.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't CGI. It wasn't some Disney shit like they put out now. It was real fucking art. But then again, like if you take a horror movie nowadays and then like ask me to watch Frankenstein for the 40th time, I'm gonna sit down and watch Frankenstein.
Mm-hmm.
Like that actually had depth and like character development and things like that in it. Which the movie is so, but the book, it's about the industrial age when it comes down to it. Which I don't know. It sounds like I'm doing some like herpy derpy fucking hippie fucking mindset on it, but it was about the industrial age. Sorry, I'm gonna mute real quick. I'm peeing.
Well, that was okay. I'm getting ready to end this. We're coming up on 2 hours, and it's all good. I appreciate everybody who showed up and everybody who opted in. Thanks, Ed. I appreciate you coming by. I'm getting ready to end this. So, take care, everybody. Oh, yeah, and thanks everybody who showed up in chat. We'll go to bed. I'm gonna go listen to music and watch porn probably. Um, but yeah, thanks everybody. I appreciate it. I am out. Oh, you're fine, Ed. You're fine. And yeah, I'm gonna do this and go away, and everybody have a good night. Good tomorrow. I might be on tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see how the weather works. But take care.